Ebusia for me mo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. Ayana occasionally me who stories be say I want to report on it. Enye de bia na ebe MDC MPP because at the end of the day eye nipa na eto de bia emmema ne mma asetena no eto de bia de nsem bebre enenam na mostly ne ayana me pese me tu eye nipa fo especially young guys no omo say oh me de me do ba we no ba na eja me enu hu nti wakwa koka na no eduro eku ne ho eya na sa asem no meti ana eme ya enya adepa na munim say I've spoken a lot of times on stories like this. There is a story be about you say a very young teacher we ku ne ho di enti a ne girlfriend eja no asem ne koku si sen me the details no bremo and your first time subscribing and click the notification bell so yeah the latest news be about one sa ebe ka me show say utie me na we fu so na opese we fu eba for mo me recommend a year book a friend no your action plan for weight loss amount na book ne betra we nyama miensa na sa nyama miensa no udi su pepepe latest by 1 month ube hu senya we fu eba for me ne mo ka say first no na me fu ni and then me ka say the same person me me fu ni Inti wo ha book no aye adwuma wo me so papa inti no pe book ni bia to a number na e dash screen so no 0558074986 free ana WhatsApp ye be ma book ni bi e wo WhatsApp e 100 cedis pe ana ye be ma book ni 3 video ana say in the comment box there is a link in the comment box wo YouTube link bi wo ho click link ne so a obenya e book no in all the versions now yan concept ni mo o say a teacher identified as Prince Nkrumah has reportedly taken his own life at Asimfosu after ingesting, right? Not just say with the acronym. We decide shortly after his romantic relationship ended. According to a viral social media post shared on Wednesday, November 19th, 2025. Prince had been emotionally distressed after a nurse he had supported financially throughout her training ended their relationship. In the story no ni na say young guy aboye teacher we ku ne ho wakwa konom eduru bone eduru asebe ye de do eni kwan se wonom wakwa konom se eduru no die nti a oti ne sika de hwe wo ba ema oba ni di cool school na nini na echi no still oba no ejai no also she is said to have told him she was no longer interested and later stopped responding to his calls and messages, a development that deeply affected him. The incident occurred after a nurse he had financially supported throughout her nursing education ended their relationship, informing him she was no longer interested and subsequently ignoring his calls and messages, the post stated. Aside everything else, Mr. Remo, Ghana, especially nurses, you people too, you are becoming very notorious for certain things, and you know what I'm talking about. Recently, me video bi, I say enkaneno na ko bika so ye nurse na emema ebu ne so emema person mo ware no nanso ende obema bia person ware ne ekoti se okọ ware nurse pe o si ye dabi mempe because nurses will be same mudin abrantie ne ye teacher de sika hwe obai amana ko school ewie obai ba be wie ye no o si on pe abrantie biom wejano. Before his death, Prince reportedly left a note to his family urging them not to worry and stressing that his decision was personal. The answer na owu ye no is your tron krata ema nebusuafo say ono ankasa ni decision are we taking. Now let me say this. Unim, recently I was telling someone say one, I want to say this, right? Two things. Recently I was telling someone say unim say omo awomuku omo hono. Omo muku omo hono. For me, I think that they are the most selfish people ever. And you are going to understand why I'm saying that. So wo tie me na say asem bi da so na abafa wo trimu say kona kokun wo ho a, I want you to understand say you are the most selfish person ever. Because you see, if you kill yourself, you think that a asem bi da so ntina we kun wo ho. But if you decide to kill yourself, what hankrofo, what hawondan for, what hawawo for, what hawebusian for, because they will be asking questions forever and you will not be around to answer them. They will be asking questions, it will torment them forever. For the rest of their lives, they will be tormented. For the rest of their lives. The fact say, one no medrobon ye kun hono. Wo de wo feel say asem bi na aba tol so nti no wo de wo kun ho na we firi asem o wiase mu akọ. But omo a wo mo ye webusuanfo a we jo omo e wo wiase mu no wa ha wo mo, because for the rest of their lives they'll be having nightmares. They'll be thinking about that selfish action we take it. That's the first thing. And the second thing I'm also going to say is say omo nso etre say and omo a eya na eyo omo say asem aba omo peso mo ku omo ho no. This is the second thing I'm also going to say. Question eya na me bisa ne say, so what if because kuna wo ku ho no say woni bebi a wo ku meboa kuna wo ku ho no say woni bebi a wo ko. So what if say the reason why a wo ku ho no bebi a wo ko no times 10 of that reason no e wo ho na no hu nti eno sa bebi a wakọ no eho wuntumi nkonkokun ho wo na what situation ni mu sa ade na wonfa de wo wiase mu say ya no. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. Why are you killing yourself? Kun ho because o say oba bi edu bone. O say wait your baby school fees. At the end of the day we jail eno hu nti kun ho. Bebi a wo kọ no nim de wo ho. Ebia na eho no kra no. Feeling bia obi anadie obi di be ye o e wo ho no kra no esin de oba ne de aye o nanso e ho no ntumi nkonkokun ho. I hope said the make no mwati ase because se wukun ho you don't know where you are going to. Undi me bia woko you are going to the land of the unknown, and a land of the unknown undi me bia woko wakwa kokun ho na be bia woko no problem na no hunti we kun ho no se problem ni ya times 10 e wo so wo ho e obedien ai ho nso wakwa kodu ewie nu ntumi nkun ho wo ho nti obedien obetine mu sa nti di ntia na wiase mu wantine mu sa because you don't know what you are going to meet over there. Obviously while we take your life no you are going to meet a serious problem even over there. Ubenu hu say in the ade kitwa we na metin ho na meku me hu. And then again, I'm going to tell Obama, bia mesrew. Me die, asemo a me meka ne say, me, oya me girlfriend. Na emwa wo ho, na me metumi aboa. Of course, why not? Why do we date? It is my decision. Seba ne say wo school fees. Me nya o ma me nya o papa. But e bia me hwe wo situation na me hwe na say, o ma me ne o papa ntumi ntua. Na e bia, enye se bia me kra metumi atua ni na but kakrebi wo ho a metumi di aboa. Of course, why not? I'm going to help you. But at the end of the day, I am doing that why? Because I'm in a relationship with you, and I understand that in this relationship, no, a mutual. Because at the end of the day, probably you are also doing something to help me. You should also be doing something to help me. If you are dating someone, at least onye bibi ama or there, then that one you are alone in the relationship. You need to advise yourself and leave the relationship. But at the end of the day, say wait you nipa school fees ama na wie. Na osi won pe obiom or kofe obi foforo. Listen. You have all the motivation in this world to become a successful person. As a man. Here, sadia we to abrantie we won. Say to obema bi ada Nyankopon ase. Because eye Nyankopon na wa ma motivation. Say hey, ade we oba we di ayeme. Me di no oba we benu ne ho sadia we ya wo di ayeme. Me bomodin mia meni. Na mabra bo asesa. na maba bedane sikani na maba bedane nipa titiri bi wo krom ha oba we benu ne ho saa de we ya wode ye me obenu ne ho memo oba we ye nu ne. You have all the motivation in this world. It's a situation we be to. That is how positively you turn it. When your motivation na wo wiase mu ni na to become a better person. Bisa wo bi biara and they went through issues like this. They went through issues. Ebia na enye oba, but a business be a man broken heart and a man ball from. And okay, say, hey, how from where am I bono? Mean give you up that. At a point in the life of every single big person, every single etitru okrumhano, they went through some level of lows. Bia, how they reacted towards those lows, no, and then Emma and there, omwedu baby, omwedu. And so say, what me? Now this is your case. Don't think about killing yourself. It is not worth it. Oba no ye saying kwa. Oba wasi wo dog kran na ye den. Oba wasi wo dog krampo no na ye den. Na afi wasi wo mpe obiom. Manemfa ne musio nko e. Manemfa nko. So no anyone akume mu se wo e na wa spend sika e de chia ni school fees na at the end of the day eye ne se we bu kwasia sisia no wanya baby page na nti wo jai wa manenko bobra enti wuko kun ho no na se bi wenya oba ne ba kana oba we ya anu nti we kun ho no for all you know they now we kun ho no kra no oni be ma foforo hye dem a wo mo ye de ombeye enti at the end of the day why did you even kill yourself? You say me kun me ho a e bi obe feel bad no we nu ne ho na ye den. Are you coming back? I am to say young guy, you see young guy be kune because of a baby, young guy be kune because of bibi na me say na wa hwe din ya de ato so Prince Nkrumah. Enye din kitwa. Prince Nkrumah. Enye din kitwa. It's sad. Shall I your comment box in the moment?